There is controversy at the Kern High School District after a trustee put out a call for the district to cut all ties with the Bakersfield Californian. Eyewitness News reporter Kyle Harvey has this story. Kyle?
Well, at issue is a column calling President Trump a racist, written by Danny Morrison, a community activist and radio DJ at 103.9 The Beat. Trustee Mike Williams took great offense and indicated on Facebook he's ready to take action.
This is Tuesday's newspaper, Danny Morrison's columns right here on page 19. I believe my president is racist, he says.
That's a headline senior editor Robert Price knew would probably raise a few eyebrows, and that was okay with him.
A good columnist has an opinion.
Former columnist himself, Price oversees all of the opinion material in the paper, local and otherwise. Balancing them all is a balancing act by itself.
We literally count how many conservative columnists we have, how many liberal columnists we have, how many moderates. We look at the cartoons.
Inevitably, not everyone is always happy, but on Tuesday, one person was particularly unhappy. Mike Williams, one of the Kern High School District's trustees, was fired up about Danny Morrison's column. So angry that he wrote on Facebook that he planned to make a motion for the district to stop all relations with the Bakersfield Californian, advertising, sports, and requests for comments by staff.
I was stunned. I mean, he's in the business of educating students, and here he is saying, don't educate yourself. Turn away from this, because I personally, Mike Williams, don't agree with it.
I think we need to take a pause as a district before we entertain a motion to that degree.
Fellow trustee Jeff Flores took notice of the post as well. And like Williams, he wasn't a huge fan of Morrison's column, but he says,
disagreements with columnists and the newspaper shouldn't necessarily result in blackballing the media in the Californian. We've had a long relationship with them going back decades.
Flores told me he would not vote in favor of shutting out the paper.
There's a public forum for any trustee to have a rebuttal in the public discourse. And I think that's a more appropriate avenue rather than sanction a paper and have repercussions against our students in the district.
And as for the public forum Price runs?
Turn the page. Page 21, right here on the opinion section. Stephen Moore, syndicated columnist, who's explaining why Donald Trump is not a racist in his mind. I believe we try to be balanced, and there's a pretty good example of it right here.
Mike Williams declined our request for an on-camera interview today, but we did speak with him on the phone. He said he doesn't begrudge Morrison for writing what he did, just the Californian for printing it. He also walked back his post about the motion, saying he has no intention now of following through on that. Live in studio, Kyle Harvey, Eyewitness News.